Imagine walking past your favorite local businesses, maybe a quaint candy store, a car wash, or even that psychic shop on the corner. Seems harmless, right? But what if I told you that some of these businesses could be hiding a darker secret? Behind those colorful displays and neon signs might be one of the oldest tricks in the criminal book: money laundering. Yes, even your beloved candy store might be more about washing cash than selling gummies. Let's dive into the bizarre world of money laundering and uncover the surprising businesses that could be hiding in plain sight. Money laundering? Money laundering is the process of concealing the origins of illegally obtained money, making it appear legitimate. This practice is significant in the business world, as it allows criminal enterprises to integrate illicit funds into the economy, undermining financial systems. Surprisingly, various types of businesses, from seemingly innocent restaurants to online retailers, can be involved in money laundering activities. Money laundering sounds like something straight out of a crime drama, but it's a real-life issue with real-life consequences. Simply put, it's the act of cleaning dirty money, profits from illegal activities, by running it through legitimate businesses. And criminals? Oh, they're creative! They use everything from car washes to art galleries to make their money look squeaky clean. So how does this shadowy world operate? More importantly, could your go-to pizza joint or claw machine arcade actually be a front? Stick around, because you'll never look at small businesses the same way again. Candy stores, a sweet cover-up? Picture this: a candy store smack in the middle of an expensive neighborhood. The rent is sky high, but the only customer you ever see is a kid buying a single lollipop. Yet the shop stays open year after year. Suspicious, right? Here's how it works. The store inflates its sales figures to legitimize illegal cash flow. These businesses can serve as fronts for money laundering, where inflated sales figures mask the influx of dirty money. For instance, a candy store might report high sales volumes, allowing illicit funds to be funneled through legitimate transactions. Authorities have busted some candy shops linked to large criminal operations, exposing them as nothing more than sugar-coated lies. So the next time you wonder how that candy shop is still in business, remember, it might not just be lollipops keeping the lights on. Claw machines and laser tag, gaming the system. Claw machines and laser tag businesses. Fun for the kids, but also a potential playground for money launderers. Claw machine businesses often operate on a cash-based model, typically situated in high-traffic areas like malls and entertainment centers. This cash reliance can lead to financial irregularities, as operators may engage in shady accounting practices to obscure true earnings, potentially indicating money laundering activities. For example, inflated revenue reports or inconsistent cash flow can raise red flags. These cash-heavy operations are perfect for shady accounting. Imagine reporting $5,000 in quarters, when in reality the machines barely made $500. The FBI has even flagged arcades as red flags for money laundering. So next time you lose $20 trying to grab that stuffed panda, consider this: you might be contributing, unknowingly of course, to someone's elaborate scheme. Laundromats. Where it all began, it's no coincidence that we call it money laundering. Back in the day, mobsters discovered that laundromats, cash-heavy and low-profile, were perfect for cleaning dirty money. They'd report fake earnings, mix in their illicit gains, and voila, laundered cash. This isn't just old-school crime lore either. Even today, laundromats are used in shady operations. So next time you're folding your whites, consider whether that dryer's spinning more than just clothes. Car washes, a Breaking Bad classica. Car washes, a staple in crime dramas and real life. Car washes often operate with a high volume of cash transactions, making them attractive fronts for laundering money. The miscellaneous sales, such as detailing services and vending machines, provide ample opportunities for operators to inflate sales figures, effectively masking illegal activities. Think Breaking Bad, where Walter White's pristine car wash wasn't just about shining bumpers. These businesses handle piles of cash daily, which makes inflating revenue figures a breeze. From ghost customers to overpriced detailing services, the tricks are endless. Who knew getting your car waxed could support something far more sinister? Beauty salons and massage parlors. The pretty facade beauty salons and massage parlors might seem like unlikely players in this game, but their service-based nature makes tracking revenue tricky. Imagine claiming $200 facials when only 2 customers walked in. And massage parlors? Their cash-heavy operations often fly under the radar, providing an easy cover for shady activities. Beauty salons often present challenges in tracking customer flow due to their service-based nature, making it easier for operators to manipulate financial records. The high-value equipment and services offered can be misrepresented, allowing for inflated sales figures that obscure the true source of income. This creates opportunities for money laundering, as illicit funds can be integrated into seemingly legitimate transactions. A little too much relaxation happening behind the scenes, perhaps? Restaurants. More than food on the menu ever. Been to a restaurant that's always empty but somehow still in business? Some restaurants are fronts for laundering operations, reporting inflated sales from non-existent customers. This allows operators to disguise illicit funds as legitimate sales, even when the restaurant is poorly performing. Such establishments may continue to operate despite low customer traffic, raising suspicions about their financial practices. Examples of suspicious restaurant operations include those that report unusually high sales for their size, or those that frequently change ownership, often serving as fronts for laundering money while evading scrutiny from authorities. If a small diner suddenly claims record-breaking revenue or changes hands every few months, it might be serving something more than burgers and fries. Strip clubs. Where the lines blur, strip clubs are often associated with illegal activities, and money laundering is no exception. These establishments may operate as fronts for brothels, blurring the lines between adult entertainment and illicit services. The cash-intensive nature of strip clubs further complicates financial oversight, making it easier to launder money. The cash-heavy nature of these businesses makes it easy to hide illicit gains. And it's not just about money. They can also mask operations tied to human trafficking and other crimes. Behind the flashing neon lights could lie a much darker reality. Psychics. Seeing more than the future psychics may claim to see your future, but some also see dollar signs. These cash-only operations can inflate fees with made-up rituals and urgent readings. Beyond the humor of it, this industry's lack of regulation makes it a perfect candidate for laundering operations. These businesses can employ emotional manipulation tactics to extract money from clients, convincing them that additional services or readings are necessary for their well-being. For instance, psychics may fabricate elaborate rituals or predictions to justify inflated fees, allowing them to disguise illicit funds as legitimate income. This exploitation of vulnerable individuals not only raises ethical concerns, but also highlights the potential for abuse within the psychic industry, warranting closer examination. Talk about turning fortune-telling into fortune-making illegally. Churches and charities, unholy operations, even churches and charities aren't immune to exploitation. The lack of strict financial oversight in some organizations makes them vulnerable to laundering schemes. Churches can play a surprising role in money laundering schemes due to the lack of financial oversight in many religious organizations. This absence of scrutiny can lead to financial misconduct, where funds are mismanaged or misappropriated, often under the guise of charitable donations. Criminals have been known to funnel dirty money through donations, exploiting the goodwill of others. Not exactly what you'd call divine intervention. The art market. Masterpieces of money laundering. The art world is infamous for its secrecy and absurd price tags. Criminals use inflated appraisals and cash sales to clean dirty money. That $5 million painting? It might not just be expensive, it could be part of a well-disguised laundering scheme. The art market can be exploited for money laundering due to inflated valuations and the tax benefits associated with art sales. High-value artworks can be appraised at exaggerated prices, allowing illicit funds to be legitimized through seemingly legitimate transactions. Additionally, the potential for bribery in appraisals can facilitate laundering, as unscrupulous appraisers may collude with sellers to inflate values. Examples of art transactions that raise red flags include sales between related parties at suspiciously high prices, or artworks purchased with cash that lack proper documentation, prompting further investigation into their legitimacy. Next time you see a banana duct taped to a wall, remember, it's not just art that's questionable. Conclusion: from candy shops to car washes, the world of money laundering is as creative as it is concerning. These businesses blend into our everyday lives, making them hard to spot. But by learning about these schemes, you're better equipped to recognize red flags in your own community. If this video opened your eyes, or made you suspicious of your local candy store, hit that like button, share it with your friends, And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden side of the business world. Stay curious and stay vigilant.